Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-September 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close the last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the remainder of September. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. I'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But let's get into it. So again, column number 1, Virgo, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. We have a summary affirmation card of balance. I love this. I feel like we can all always use more calm, we can use more harmony, we can use more balance. So I like to see that you had a relatively calm and well-balanced last few weeks. Let's see what other messages we've got going on here as well. The first card we have is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of taking action. This is typically taking on some sort of new project or going after some sort of new creative idea. I like this though because you're finding peace and happiness and balance in this new whatever, this new project, this new creative outlet. Potentially this is a hobby. It could be a work-related project, but I feel like it's more connected to you. It's something you're more passionate about. But anyways, again, kind of finding that calm, that balance, that happiness in this new project. The next card we have is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a card of a very fast-paced change. You see both the horse and rider moving very quickly. I feel like you jumped in very quickly on this project and things are happening very quickly with this project or hobby. So just fast-paced when we see a card like the Knight of Swords. It's also a lifestyle change, and in this case I feel like this was a good lifestyle change for you. Again, it's bringing that happiness, that calm, that balance. And at the bottom here we have the Hangman. The Hangman is a card of waiting. I feel like this is what you've been waiting for. The Hangman is also about gaining a different perspective. So again, this is giving you a new outlet, a new focus, something that brings new positive, which is really good to see here, Virgo. Now let's take a look at our clarifiers. First up, we have the Hangman again. Again, this is what you've been waiting for, this new project, this new idea. And again, the perspective, the dimension, the balance, the calm that's coming with it. That's all wonderful. The next card we have is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups has a couple different meanings. I feel like this is coming as a surprise gift. Maybe we didn't think things would move as quickly as they are. With the Four of Cups, this can also be a card of apathy or lack of fulfillment. And I like that it's on top of a change card. So this is going to take us away. This is going to change us from that point of lack of fulfillment or apathy. So it's a good change to have. At the bottom here we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of gains. This is luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo pleasures. So all good things here with our Nine of Pentacles, but a lot to gain in this new opportunity. Potentially financial gains, but definitely that enjoyment, that happiness, that balance, that calm that we've been talking about. Okay, moving on to our next column now, we're going to talk about anything related to the remainder of September. So we have the card Influence. I always like this one. It's such a good reminder of us to focus on our circle of control. Focus on the things that we can influence here, Virgo. So going into the next or the remainder of this month, just know that not everything is in our control. But again, we want to focus on the things that we can influence. So let's take a look and see what cards we've got here. First up, we have the Moon card. The Moon card is a card of unseen things. Could be things popping up I always tell people this is like the curve in the road that we didn't see was coming. So again, we can't likely influence the unexpected, but we can influence how we respond to this curve in the road or this curveball. So keep that in mind. The moon card is also a card about making voluntary changes. So again, that is something in your influence. You can voluntarily make changes to kind of check and adjust to whatever the situation may be. So again, you may not have full control of this unexpected thing, but how you respond and what your plan is after, you do have control over here, Virgo. The next card we have is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card, this could be like leaning in on a circle of support as well, reaching out to friends for guidance on this. This is also a celebration card though. I feel like I see you going out to a celebration, a party of some sort. Maybe it's like a baby shower, engagement party, birthday party. I feel like I see you out celebrating with friends. And at the bottom here, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of travel, so potentially we're traveling to this celebration as well. This is a card of teamwork again, though, so I feel like you really could be leveraging a friend or that circle of support as you navigate through this kind of unexpected thing that's popping up. The Three of Wands is a card of expansion too, so there's some room for growth here. And it's growth that we wouldn't have got if we didn't get this experience, if we didn't have that unexpected turn. So keep an open mind as much as possible. Well, let's take a look at our clarifiers now. First up, we have the Temperance card. Temperance is a card of balance and harmony. I love that this balance is carrying through, this calm is carrying through here for you. So that's great to see. This can also be a card of like moderation or self-control. And it's not so much about self-control as it is, again, focusing on the things that we can control. So whatever this unexpected is, Virgo, the key is how you respond to it, because that is what you can control. And don't let it mess up your balance, your harmony, your peace. The next card we have is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card. This is a relationships card. So again, I'll hang in on these relationships. You look at this card though, this person's gathering their things and wanting to scoot or run away. I feel like when this thing pops up, that's kind of your immediate instinct, is to just move away from it. Potentially the thing that's popping up too could be like theft, betrayal, dishonesty. That's the meanings of the cards here. But again, you have a good circle of support. I feel like we're going to celebrate on the other side. It's how you handle the situation. At the bottom here, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords has a lot of different meanings, but one of them is recovery. And we can recover this situation. So again, something unexpected pops up, but you can recover the situation and move forward on a new path. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. A quick money message for you. Program your money. When you receive money, set an intention for it to work for you where it needs to, and for it to grow where it needs to grow. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses we run, investments we have, whatever you associate with money. First up, we have the World card. The World card is the last card in the major arcana. It's completing a goal, completing a lesson, completing a project. I feel like you're wrapping up and closing something. Potentially some of you could be leaving a job. Maybe some of you are finishing school, or we've finished a project, but we've completed something here. The World card can also be a card of travel. So maybe some of you are doing some work-related travel as well. The next card that we have is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card, I feel like it's coming as a surprise. So this travel might catch you by surprise. It might be unexpected. This project ending or your job ending could catch you by surprise. But then this is like you getting the clarity here at the Judgment card at the bottom. Judgment's always favorable for you, but it's clarity. So again, it's like, I think this is catching you by surprise, but this is you finding out the information, the surprise information here. But the surprise information is of some sort of ending. I like the ending though. I think it's good for you. The first clarifier we have is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is about being tolerant. It's about rolling with the waves, rolling with the punches, riding those curves in the road, or that curveball we were just talking about. But it's about being flexible and, again, being tolerant. So with this ending, something great is coming. So just be flexible and be open-minded as we go into this ending. The next card we have is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups can be a card of low feelings, feeling a little sad. We could potentially be grieving this ending. I think this thing was a good thing, so we could be a little sad that it's ending. Maybe it was really challenging too, but it's like still kind of crazy to think it's done and over with. I think the surprise factor potentially maybe adds a little bit to it as well, Virgo, because again, I don't know that you had a lot of insight that this ending was coming. But I keep hearing that the ending is good for you, so I would ride it out. At the bottom here, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups says a new opportunity. So of course, there's something new coming with each ending, so I like to see that. With the Page of Cups, this is also a card of being studious and being hardworking. Again, I feel like some of you could be wrapping up school, wrapping up college, which is amazing. But with the Page of Cups, again, it's something new coming in now. Something new that you've studied hard for, worked hard for. It's the next step for you. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. Quick love message here. It says, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever we've got going on here. First up, we have the Five of Pentacles. I'm hearing that you or somebody around you could be sick. I don't know that this is like terminally ill or anything, but I feel like somebody has a cold. Somebody's not feeling very good. That's one of the meaning of the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you could be taking care of somebody, or maybe you're taking care of their house or their animals or something of that sort because they're not feeling very good. The next card that we have is the Nine of Cups, though, which is wonderful to follow because this is good health. So we have a card that's saying we're not feeling very good, but it looks like it is going to clear up in the next few weeks, so I like to see that. But I do see you helping take care of somebody because they're not feeling very good. At the bottom here, we have the Five of Swords. This can be kind of a taxing relationship, a relationship that's a little trying. The Five of Swords doesn't always have the best meaning in terms of relationships. Like, it's usually a challenging relationship we've had issues with in the past. But I do see us helping somebody, but then I see good health following, which is good. So we are getting over it there. Looking at our clarifiers, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of gifts. It's giving, it's helping. So again, that's leaning in and helping somebody, or maybe you're getting the help, but I think for the most part, you're helping somebody who's feeling under the weather. The next card that we have is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is like a pop-up thing. It's a challenge, it's an obstacle. Again, I feel like there's some history with this person. We're still going to help them. There could have been some challenges in the past. I also feel like this is like just the cold in itself or the illness in itself popping up. At the bottom here, though, we have the Knight of Cups. Anytime we have the Knight of Cups, this is like Prince or Princess Charming, Knight in shining armor, very romantic, very proposal. I feel like this is good for this relationship. I feel like this could be a new start for this relationship after helping them while they're not feeling the best. So take that for what it's worth. Again, it was a trying or taxing relationship, but it seems like this will actually make it a little bit better. So I like to see that. Now, Virgo, let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. I like this. We're balanced, we're centered. So we have a summary affirmation card of center. Again, we are nice and balanced. We're nice and centered, and nothing is throwing you off of that. So I love that. Nothing's taking away this peace. Nothing is taking away this harmony, this balance. So first up for cards here, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords feels like we're in a low place, but looking through this is like advancing from this low place. So it could have been recently within the last few months that we feel like things were all out of whack, and now we've gotten to this place where we're centered, we're balanced, and again, nothing can shake us of that. So I like that. This Ten of Swords is where we came from. We have the Chariot next, which Somebody once described to me as the vroom vroom card. It means there's action, it's change, it's about being on that journey. So this is our journey forward to this place of balance, this place of being centered, away from what definitely was a low spot with the Ten of Swords. And at the bottom here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. So this is the new opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is typically a money card, so I'm not saying that there's not new money, but this is more like new you. It's been quite the transformation in what seems like a pretty short amount of time here, Virgo. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Three of Wands. This is expansion, this is growth. Again, so much has come from this Ten of Swords point. We've come such a long way. The Emperor is our next clarifier. This is a card of respect. This is respecting yourself, taking care of yourself. This is also about having a plan forward. Your plan in a very short period of time has been very meaningful and has taken you a really long way, Virgo, which is great to see. And at the bottom here we have the Empress. The Empress is a card of creation. It's a card of abundance. This is being able to create anything that you want. So there are no limits in this new opportunity. There's no limits in this journey. So really, really neat to see. Okay, now let's take a look at our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick, Virgo. But question number 1, we have the 8 of Spades. This is number 32 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2 is the 10 of Clubs. This is number 35 card. That's going to be a no. And question number 3 is the 3 of Clubs. This is number 5 card. That's going to be a yes. So no, no, yes there for you. If you watched our video earlier this month, we did pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. That's a crystal to keep with you through the month of September. We have Praise this month, which is good for composure, slowing down, profound inner peace, finding solutions, and trusting in life. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your healing note says, we don't know how strong we are until being strong is the only choice we have. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates. I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you again, Virgo, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your September.